Hi YouTube, it is Musical Aviator, hailing you from Victoria, where we are just about to enter a 5-day snap lockdown. In just about 6 hours time, I won't be allowed to leave my house for any reason except to get supplies, to go to work if I'm in an essential industry, and that's about it. And even if I do go outside, I have to stay inside of 10 kilometers, no, 5 kilometers from my house. And that kind of sucks because my plans for tomorrow were to take the day off work and go and fly a Cessna 172 RG out of the real life Raven. Clearly that's not going to be happening. Anyhow, we're going to be flying around fake Victoria instead of the real one in Sierra Golf Echo. So you can see her tie downs are on. We have wheel chocks in place. Aircraft is pretty much where we left it last week. Let's jump in. First thing I'll do is drop some flaps. Anything else that we need before we jump out? No, all good. So here is our very nice aircraft. I'm going to take the tie downs and stuff off it. Hello to Aaron and JB Aviation. Aaron's in, I think, Juliet Killer November. That's a tidy aircraft. The old JKN. I reckon now that the real life Cessna Sierra Echo has essentially the same paint job that the default aircraft does in Microsoft Flight Sim, I might need to visit that. There's our oil over there. Looking good. Checking our fuel, got 80% fuel. We should have 2 passengers on. Let's distribute them a little bit better than that. Two persons on board. Oh yeah, that's right, I've got extra passenger for some reason at the back. And 43 kilograms of bags. Maybe not. JB's in lockdown as well in Bendigo. I should fly up to Bendigo one day when I get the chance. Anyway, I did get a good flight last week, and I'll be releasing a video of that at some point. I'll do the editing tomorrow. I took the day off work because I was expecting to go fly for real, but yeah. Alrighty, let's have a look at our flight. Today we're going to be leaving Hamilton here, passing Mount Sturgeon. Once we pass Mount Sturgeon, we're going to fly over, I think it's called Big Swamp. There's a large bit of swampland here, kind of circular in shape. Once we hit Big Swamp, we'll head on up to Stawell. Make a full stop at Stawell. After leaving Stawell, we're going to fly a straight line here. I was exploring flying up to Orbx, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to fly straight up to from between Stawell and a place called Donald, and then from Donald we'll just do a touch and go at Donald. It has an east-facing runway. We'll head on up to Bendigo. So our current location is slightly off the map, but we can see the Hamilton Road there. It's roughly where those two meet in the middle. We'll take off out of there, head down to Mount Sturgeon, then head northbound to Stawell, just keeping the Grampians off to our left-hand side. And departing Stawell, we'll head straight up to Donald, which you can see at the very top of the map here. From Donald, we'll head across, passing the other Wedderburn. There's a very famous Wedderburn in Sydney, the south of Sydney, but Victorian Wedderburn, and then head down into Bendigo. You can see Bendigo here just to the north east side of the city, and we do need to mention Bendigo Hospital helipad there. So I'll reset our map down to here, and we'll check what we have in our Excel pilot. First leg is Hamilton to Stawell. We see Mount Sturgeon and the Big Swamp. Taking off, heading 059 or 060 out to a distance of 13 miles, 5 minutes. We've estimated a CES of 120, so it's going to be a climb out speed of, let's say, 100 knots, and then we'll accelerate to 135 once we hit top. I'm happy with that. Apparently there was something up here which we can use to look at checklists or something like that. I'm unaware of which option that is, so I'm just going to use our standard checklists. Walk around's almost been done. I have a door that's showing open still. Let's have a listen to AWIS. Oh, I don't have my AIP thing sorted out yet. Ursa. There's Hamilton, get Stawell in as well. And bring up AWIS. Custom toolbar settings, thanks for that.
Automated Weather Information Service, Hamilton Airport, time 0804 Zulu, wind 330 degrees magnetic at 9 knots, visibility 25 kilometers, cloud scattered 9,800 feet, temperature 11, dew point 7, QNH 0994 hectopascals, rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automated Weather Information Service, Hamilton Airport, time 0804 Zulu, wind 330 degrees magnetic at 9 knots, visibility 25 kilometers, cloud scattered 9,800 feet.
Cool. So wind 330 at 9, we're going to be running runway 35, we'll take the full length. Parking brake. Set. Gear is down. Avionics off. Mixture is lean. Hi, that's Audit Inspector. Yes, we're in lockdown again. One day before I was about to go flying for real in an aeroplane. A Cessna 172 RG with a retractable gear. Quite unhappy about that. One day late and we would have been okay. Everything's off. Mixture is lean, magnetors are off. Battery off. Actually, on. Checking the fuel. I'm seeing almost full tanks, happy with that. Navigator panel is lit up. Battery switch off. Controls. Free and correct. Flaps are good. Elevator should be neutral. Can't see the elevator. Oh, there it is. Elevator trim is neutral. Bag door is closed. Before engine start, circuit breakers are all in. Alternate air is off. Prop RPM mixture is the RPM's fully rich. Fuel selector, any tank will do. We're on the left tank. And we do have a cold engine. Throttle open half. Batteries on, alternator on. Beacon on. Nav lights on. Auxiliary boost pump is in. Mixture rich. And then to idle. Propeller is clear. And we'll start. Headset's on, good. Clear prop. That started well. Are you guys hearing me? All good? B Skorken VFR with altitude reporting on. It's going to pop in the flight plan now. Hamilton. We're off to Bendigo. Looks like I can't spell Bendigo. Okay. Got Stawell. Yeah, I'll just do one at a time, I suppose. Gotta love that. No chart available again. What? Uh, 126, 275. Checking our heading, showing what, 375. Say again, 075. Yep, that's correct. Let's make a broadcast and start moving. Pumps off for the moment. Landing light not required, neither with a strobe. Pitot heat. Yeah, I'll chuck it in. Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow. We're taxiing runway 35 via Alpha. Also going to put 122.8. And we'll listen to both. Cool, let's taxi on. Just make sure it doesn't move yet. Let's go. Bit of a jolt as we get onto the concrete. Yeah, the touchscreen comms panel is actually a little bit annoying, to be honest, if you're flying in turbulence. Having experienced it myself from the right seat. Kind of have to grab the top of the panel there. Oh, being undertaken. Come on. Got 2 aircraft on the runway right now. I'll just stay here because there's 2 aircraft on that runway now. While we're sitting here, we can do some run-ups. Mr. Rich. Looking for 18. Feet on the pedals. Let it stabilize. Mags check. I'd call it about 75. And about the same the other. And just pull out this until the RPM starts to drop. Yeah, there we go. Idle check. And we'll restore the thrust. Mixture leaned out again. And they're still on the runway. Pity there's no taxiway to get down there. That's 0994. Traffic Hamilton, Sierra Golf Echo, entering the backtrack runway 35. Everything's on, radios are set, transponder is set and on alt. Altimeter set, heading is set, taxi area good. Strobe lights on, and also landing lights as well. C on the keyboard. Interesting. Didn't quite work for me. 1000 RPM. Okay, fuel selector is set for the main tank. Engine gauges checked. Prop RPM full. Mixture is rich. Flaps 0. Trim is set. Cabin door is closed and latched. And let's go. Hamilton traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, departing runway 35. empty. Gear up. Hello Paul, missed you there. Yes, we're just had another lockdown announced, starting at midnight tonight, lasting for at least 5 days, including tomorrow, where I was intending to be flying a light single aircraft in the real world, which is clearly not going to be happening now. Time is 23. And we'll be wanting a heading of 059. In fact, we'll just visually maneuver around the hill. Prop 2500 up to 3500. Time 28. What a 3,500, but I don't think we'll get there in this cloud. That's okay, that's why we picked the lower altitudes. Other rod spotter, I do somewhere. In fact, if you look at the last time we went to Bankstown, there should be a link there somewhere. I know that was a while back. Yeah, it happens all the time. Lockdown every 5th lockdown. 5th lockdown in 2 years. Less than 2 years. Fourth lockdown in 12 months. There you go. Now let's get down to about 2,000. Once we're around Mount Sturgeon, then we can think about retuning radios. The electric trim is a little bit too sensitive, so I'm just going to use the rotating wheel. Spencer popping in from Stawell, good stuff. Mount Sturgeon in 1 minute according to that. I think we're a little late. Also a little low. There's a little township in Dunkeld. Otherwise, we're just about to round at Mount Sturgeon, and then we'll pick up a new heading of 020 up to the Big Swamp. Apart from that, Melbourne's going back into lockdown from midnight tonight, which means no more going to the office. It also means no going flying tomorrow. We are going to rent a 172 RG and go for a jaunt around somewhere. South coast of bottom end of the Port Phillip Bay. That's Mount Sturgeon. Let's head out to our new heading. Time is 28. Cool. .36. See you, Mount Sturgeon. Seen better weather. Selena Peak. Hello Paul, hope you're well. Who in stream is in lockdown right now? Or will be by the time they wake up tomorrow morning. Time 30, we're 6 minutes out from the swamp. Yes, Paul, back into lockdown once again. Yeah, we can kind of blame Sydney. Sending their removalists down here with their COVID Delta. Anyway, at least I'll get to do a bit more streaming over the next couple of days. 5-day lockdown, hopefully. Hopefully it stays to 5. But yeah, I don't have much to do for the next 4 days. I was intending to go flying for real, yes, tomorrow. Instead of doing that, I think I'll just stick to video editing and testing a few flight sim things. Then we have Friday night ops on Saturday. I was intending to do a live action roleplay thing on Saturday. That's not going to happen, so I'll get to do FNO this week. FedEx out of Memphis. JB wants to know about the mixture leading. So here is an EGT gauge, that one there, and if you increase the mixture a little bit now, you can see that the EGT goes down, which means that it's getting colder. And as we reduce the mixture, the EGT comes up until it peaks and then starts going back down again, at which point the engine will start running quite rough quite quickly. So you want to come up to the peak, and then depending on your engine manufacturer's rule, you normally give it a little bit more fuel until it's a couple of degrees, maybe 15 degrees less than peak. And that is done. And it's also 30 degrees off our course. I can see the swamp. Paul's getting his vaccination. Cool. I have mine booked in for next week, which is, say, Saturday the 24th. Hopefully it goes okay. That's okay, Jerry. I've heard some people do leader peak ever so slightly, but when you run at leader peak, it reduces your RPM quite significantly, or the amount of power that you're getting from the engine. There's also an issue with running 2 litre peak. You end up not lubricating the pistons enough. You'll notice that you'll hear like a backfiring kind of sound. Just don't run it at peak, because that's bad for the engine itself. So a little bit less than peak. I usually go richer peak slightly, but yeah, there's some arguments that be had to be a tiny bit to the lean side of peak. Switch over to the left tank. Feeling that I'm pulling slightly to the left, so I just want to burn off some fuel on that side. Time is 35, or 1 minute out from the swamp. I can see the swamp already. We're all good. Okay, I believe our next waypoint is Stawell itself, 13 minutes away. Time 49, time 50 into the circuit. And we want our heading to be 337. Checking the compass. 040 roughly, yep. Wait a second. Yes, it is 020. So that's our waypoint. That's the swamp off to our right hand side, and we'll start our turn up to Stawell. It's going to turn on the autopilot and make sure that we're in heading mode. There we go. heading on. Yeah, don't like how close that's getting up to the mountain there. Steer around that. Because we had to be below the clouds. So we want to be at 5,000 feet, but we're at 2,000. Let's pick up the Stawell. It's an AOS phone number. Should pre-dial these so I can get them quicker.
Automated Weather Information Service. Stawell Airport. Time 0837 Zulu. Wind 040 degrees magnetic at 5 knots. Temperature 9er. Dew point 9er. QNH 0995 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automated Weather Information Service. Stawell Airport. Time 0837 Zulu. Wind 040 degrees magnetic at 5 knots. Temperature 9.
It's 9 degrees, 0995 and 040 at 5. 040. There's a very short runway 36 or runway 11. It's only 5 knots, we'll take the runway 11. Unlucky, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we had a bit of a issue with the PC shutting itself down on Monday. That was quite annoying. Okay, CTAF is 119.1. And in this bouncy turbulence, using the spinny bit is much easier than trying to type it in. The hard thing is to get them to flip around, so you kind of have to grab the top of your paddle up here and then drop your thumb down and jab at it. Might need a couple of tries. I think I'll just get a little higher. Look at that road there. I wonder how scenic and picturesque that is. No idea. I think it's nicer to see it from the sky, to be honest. I did not hear about the new study level aircraft coming from Microsoft Flight Sim, apart from the PNG ones, and there was some talk about A320. I don't know. Ah, the Fenix one. Yep. We'll see. We'll see who comes out with a better aircraft. At this stage it might still be fly-by-wire. But I wish them all the best. It's always good to have some competition. Pity we don't have other aircraft types coming out, but you know. Why not have 5 A320s? Said we could have had, you know, 7.3s, 7.5s, 7.6s, 7.4s, 7.7s, 7.8s. A330s, A340s, A380s, A300, A310, MD-11, MD-80, Dash 8 400, Dash 8 300, ATR 72, ATR 40. A Fokker F100 would be nice as well. .717. Yeah, 737 Max would be nice as well. A proper one, not the rubbish that was recently released. Anyway, we needed to check the time. It is 49, we're about 5 minutes out, we're about 10 miles. Traffic Stawell, Sierra Golf Echoes, Piper Arrow at 10 miles to the south of Stawell at 2,500. We'll be entering a right base runway 11 at Stawell. Estimated circuit time 50. Stawell traffic. Stawell, there's the lake. I can see Lake Fyans. We're going to pretty much aim at the eastern side of Lake Fyans. That should put us on a nice base. 11. Yeah, I heard they're releasing Brisbane Airport soon. I hope they release Melbourne Airport soon. Hint, hint. Milk Run. And Canberra. And Albury. So the closer one is Fyans. Must be pretty close here. Going to reduce to 1,500. It's 995 set. Lockdown in Sydney. Who knows? Lockdown in Melbourne is the one that's affected me directly. It's making me annoyed. If it had been one day later, I would have been both happier and poorer, because I would have spent like $100 on going for a flight. Okay, let's run into the airfield. 1,500. Indeed, good old ILS in the 3.5 Canberra. That's always a bit of fun. It's a good halfway point as well, so you can take a slower aircraft onto the milk run and still be in some of the either the Sydney or Melbourne fun. Airfield 807, we're actually a bit low now. Airfield in sight. Traffic Stawell, Sierra Golf Echo is 3 miles to the south of the field. We'll be crossing overhead the field at 2,000 feet, then joining a left downwind to runway 11. City of Stawell. Stall, as it sounds like sometimes. Stall. Okay, got to drop back the power. Mixed to rich, prop full. Stall traffic, so Golf Echo is at the field, descending to 1,800 to join downwind to runway 11. Hi there, James. Not many tips. It is far too sensitive. That's all I can say. If you get the Honeycomb Bravo, use the wheel, because it's a lot smoother on that one. And pitch. Out of the white, get out. Get down, 3 green. Power back, flaps 1. Brakes are released, undercarriage is down, 3 green. Mixed to rich, prop forward, pump on. Fuel, seats and harnesses are secure. 80 knots. Flaps 20. Yeah, I don't mind setting up the Bravo. I've really got one kind of setup for the moment. We'll see how it goes when I get bigger aircraft in the sim. Stalled traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, final runway 11. $70 knots. Yeah. What I usually do is use the alpha for the big trim. Then if I'm getting pretty close to where I want it, then move over to the wheel. Use a bit of both. Stall traffic, so Golf Echo vacated the runway 11. Okay, parking brake is set. No need to shut down. I think I'll just push the new flight plan in. Out of Stawell. And we're only doing a touch and go at the next one, so YBDG Bendigo. Don't understand. Why is there no Bendigo? I hope when we get there there's a Bendigo to fly to. This will be embarrassing if we can't find a Bendigo. It has Donald but no Bendigo. What's going on? Just so we don't get really embarrassed, let's have a look at... Oh, we can't. Let's go and look at Google. I'm not sure I did. I don't know. Might need a alternate for a missing Bendigo scenery. We'll plan for it. Might come back to Donald if we need to. Yeah, Raywood. Bridgewater's not much of our field, is it? Like it's just missing from the GPS. pick up grey wood just in case we need it. It's only grass one way, isn't it? No fuel available? Great. I find it hilarious that that exists, but the other one doesn't. Which one's more likely to have in your GPS? The third largest city in Victoria? Or this grass field? What comes up in charts? Alright, I'm pretty sure it's just the GPS that's being silly. I'll have to find our way there manually. Runway 11 is our departure runway, then we're heading off to Donald. No endeavour for it. That's fine. Let's head out. Stall traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, Piper Arrow is tacked into runway 11. Mr. Rich, flaps up. Are we clear? Dunno. Looks clear to me. Stall traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, Piper Arrow entering runway 11 to backtrack. Just need to move forward slightly. Lights are all on. Hi Spencer, I have heard your transmissions. And swap over to the next XL. Heading 345 for 13 minutes. Time 04. Pumps on. Stawell traffic. Sierra Golf Echo is departing runway 11, left hand downwind departure. And gear up. Hi there, Amiga. I think so, but that's up to you. If you like the charts being there, if you don't think you'd bother with using the charts, or if you can bring them up like that, then maybe not. But, you know, I think it's a pretty good, solid unit, apart from its missing Bendigo. Though I suspect that's something to do with the air rack data. You can update its air rack using Navigraph, that kind of stuff. Stawell, Sierra Golf Echo is on the downwind and climbing 2000. Looks pretty good with those hills. Weather looks a little bit better out there. Pretty much the beam. On to heading. Let's go 2,500. Okay, 245 to Donald. 13 minutes from 8. Time 20. You're heading east, so something less. Actually, the track is eastbound, isn't it? Because we've got a 22 knot crosswind there. Which actually gets worse the higher we go. So 3,500 is where you planned to be. Not sure if we're going to get there. My random Sydney folk texting their commiserations. We're sorry that you're in lockdown. Haha, so are we. Yeah, 3,005's not going to cut it. Let's drop down 1,000. We'll sort out the leaning a little bit further. And I think we are going to need to take another look at our wind up here. It's actually 14. Yeah. This suggests 14 knots. That suggests 30 knots. 17, 27, that's 20. I'm going to go with 20. Hi there, Tim. I've been working from home. It's a thing we've been doing. It's not the normal state of affairs. It has been since 2020, hasn't it? I've been working from the office. I think in 2020 I worked from the office for about a period of maybe 4 weeks. About that. It's 20 knots. It's going to be 12 minutes. We'll leave that time frame, it's only 1 minute out. Heading at 3:48. Yeah, the COVID is getting beyond the joke at this point. The joke was 2020, and we're now 7 months into 2021, so the joke should have been over sometime around the new year. And I get the other bit of the joke, which was in February when we locked down again for Valentine's Day. That was pretty funny. No one's renewed their release in the offices. Yeah. I feel that's why my work tried to offload me to a different office for a while. But yeah, 4 weeks of working in an office, and we're back and I'm working at home again. Time 20. Not much out here. Just random farms and the odd creek. Bit of dirt road. Hello, the Domad. We're going to Donald right now. It's a little town in Victoria called Donald. Yes, Donald as in duck. Or the other word that starts with the letter T, which we will not mention. That's 2020's joke, that one. I feel like we're going to be stuck at about 2,000 feet, so 32 at 20. I'm pretty sure Donald's not famous for anything at all. There's an airfield there. Donald, Victoria. Let's Wikipedia this one. It's on the Bridgerton River. Population of 1,500-ish. Gets lots of flooding and droughts. Correct. There is a tree there. This is literally from the the Wikipedia page. There is a tree with a bullock's head growing in it. Okay. The train station was closed in 1993. Yeah, so yeah. The township of Donald, well known for its tree. It's written there in the Wikipedia. Other aviator. Sad that we didn't get to go flying tomorrow. Would have been nice to get that gear retracted and up and away. Ah, Prince flew SGE, very nice. Yeah, the Piper's a pretty good aircraft. I like him. I went in the much slower Hotel Tanker Mike Piper Archer. Very similar layout, you don't have the middle bit. No retractable gear, of course, in an Archer. Donald is 22 miles away. Yes, we have the old livery, not the current one. So if you've ever flown SGE back in the early 2000s, you may have seen it like that. I think it got repainted again in about 2011, 2012. Current livery, which doesn't look like that. Yeah, you'd have the RVAC, the Royal Vic livery. It's a nice looking livery. I don't know why they released this thing to Microsoft 2020 with a livery from 2010, but there you go. We are 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes away from a place called Manu. Which might just be that. Ah, no, I think it's the road. There we go. Ah, that's Manu. So we are actually 1 minute early. Cool. No, there goes the minute. We're just on the front end of the minute. Cool. So time 29. We'll call the circuit at 30. Four minutes until we need to call it. And speak up CTAP. Donald. Elevation 400 feet. Runway 0927. Wind is, we'll assume, 040 at 5, so it'll be runway 09. And it's just a touch and go for this one. CTAF 1267. Okay, once we get out of here, we need to cross the Avoca River, 7 minutes away. On heading of 082. Lake Balo Katia. Hi Tim, I don't. I did have an SBL way back in the bad old days of 2003, but I don't have any current license right now. I think an RPL sounds like fun. Have a house to pay off first. I can see the lake that Donald is on. So Donald's just on the eastern side of that. Yes, we are back in jail as of midnight tonight. Hi, the Prince. We're flying the JustFlight Piper Arrow. Miles out. Traffic Donald Sierra Golf Echo Piper Arrow is 2,500, 10 miles to the south of Donald. We're descending to 1,400 to join downwind, runway 09. We estimate circuit time 0830. Traffic tunnel. So we're going to descend to 1,900. It's backing off on the power, gives us a descent rate, and we'll trim up. Lake Buluki, or Bulok? Buluki? I don't know. B-U-L-O-K-E. Buluki? Field in sight. Oh, look. Got the hangar in sight at any rate. Maybe not the field. And send a little low. Bit of power on. Hi, the Prince. So you get a 450 with the aircraft. The GTN750 is an add-on, although there is a free version of the add-on, so you can buy it for $0 at the website that I've got listed in the links. You got a midfield crosswind. Fly straight over the township. Yep, the 450 comes with the, I guess you call it the plane, comes with the simulator. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, it's the default. Below, nice. Below. Yeah, the 750 you have to download independently. You can buy it for $0 from its official website. If you want to pay the money, then you will get extra charts and a few other knickknacks that could be useful. Traffic tunnel to Sierra Golf Echo is overhead the field at 1,900, descending midfield, downwind, runway 09, touch and go. Okay, power coming back, Mr. Full Rich. Prop forward. Into the descent. Gear coming down. Three green. As we turn onto the downwind, brakes are released, undercarriage is down, 3 green. Mixture and prop is forward, pump on, and we'll do the fuel once we are on the go. Stick out one flaps. Don traffic, so we've got Echo turning base runway 09, touch and go. Pop in all the flaps. 80 knots, leave it there, maybe 75. Traffic, Sergolf Echo, final. Turn on. Power on, flaps up. Knots, gear up. Pump remains on, tank to the right. Up. Don traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is on the go. We're tracking directly eastbound, heading Ballarat, climbing 2,500. I say Ballarat, I mean Bendigo. There's 1,500. Let's drop that RPM. Time 34. 41. Popping off my head for a bit. Just need to shuffle around. And we're back. I think we can keep on climbing. That cloud is starting to lift. Five would be nice. And we should be into Bendigo by, well, I'd say, 8 o'clock, our time. "25 minutes. Plenty of sky above us. Let's keep on going. Let's truck it up to 5.5. Gonna pop over to Bendigo, pick up the AWIS. There was a concert on tonight. Was. Group that I hung out through most of 2020 doing a movie watch group is back on because they're all stuck in their homes.
Automated Weather Information Service. Bendigo Airport. Time 0937 Zulu. Wind 330 degrees magnetic at 3 knots. Visibility 25 kilometers. Cloud scattered 4,400 feet. Temperature 10. Dew point 7. QNH 0997 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil.
Happy with that. Wind 330 at 3. QNH 997. Scattered at 4,400, so I think 3,005 is about the best we can manage. It seems that cloud bank up ahead is a little lower than what were really ideal. 330 at 3, and we have runway 35, I think it is. Yes, it is, 35. And it's CSAF 119.3. at this thing. 41. Let's try to visually identify the river. That's the river there. Cool. I think we're a little bit early. Should have been looking a minute ago. Anyway, we'll go 51. And then 58. So there's Inglewood. We should be a beam of Inglewood at time 51. So that's 10 minutes away. We pass by Bridgewater. We should have the frequency 119.3 already in, and it is. We're probably going to have to go over Bridgewater at 3,500, in which case we're going to have a chat to them. What's our wind? 23. should be 030, but it's got nothing like that. In fact, I reckon it's 120 maybe. Right, we go 092 heading. Otherwise, Gorilla seems to be behaving itself today as we enter lockdown number 5. The day before, we were meant to be flying a retractable gear Cessna 172 out of Moorabbin. Kind of wishing we'd pulled the trigger and just flown it today instead of waiting tomorrow for an extra. Could have made it with about $120, $150, just the two of us. Instead we decided to add an extra passenger, but they weren't available today, so we thought, well, let's schedule that for tomorrow. And now we're in lockdown, and I'll be rescheduling that for some time in the distant future. Like one of the very few weekdays I was scheduled to have off. Oh well, we might have to do it during world flight. So I'm going away next September. I have planned to go away next September. That restricted space is coming up. That one. Yeah, we drifted a little bit too far north because we had the wrong wind. The forecast said 3 something something, and the wind's actually 120 now that I've measured it with the GPS. So we're going to have to divert a little bit to the south. We want to be south of that blue circle there, and we should be able to visually pick up Bridgewater. So that's this restricted zone around Salisbury, Loddon Valley Highway, and we'll find the Loddon River. Once we cross the Loddon River, that should be pretty obvious over here. Nice Gorilla, we're flying the JustFlight Private Arrow with a retractable undercarriage and this wonderful GTN750. There should be links to it below somewhere. I don't know how it works in Twitch. I just upload the comments to restream and then hope it works. Speed 130-ish. Just going to double check our EGT. Peak and we'll go down 50. That'll be our Loddon River. That's our little town of Inglewood. Time 51. What is the time? 51. Yes, that is Inglewood, and that's the Loddon River, and we are where we expect it to be. I can push that back to a more appropriate heading. The Loddon River. And Inglewood. Light broadcast. Traffic Bridgewater. Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow. We'll be overflying Bridgewater at 4,000 feet, tracking to Bendigo. And estimate to track overhead the field at time 5:05. Don't expect to be even able to see this airfield. It's a grass airfield, so it could look like that. All the gear up. Time 5:08. So you should be able to see Bendigo out the window at some point. In fact, that'll be it there. Hopefully we can find the actual airfield, which isn't in the GPS for some reason. So Bendigo runway 35. We'll probably do the entire circuit, so we'll fly over the field, drop into the dead side, and then join the full left downward. Right hand circuit 35. Okay, so we're coming from the dead side, we'll pass over the field and then join a right hand circuit 35. Makes sense, puts the city of Bendigo away from the circuit direction. Time 5:08, currently 4. We'll call it. Start descending. And traffic from Bendigo, Sierra Golf Echoes, 10 miles to the west of Bendigo at 4,000 feet on descent. Estimating circuit time, Bendigo time 5:08. Lake in sight. I believe that's Maiden Gully there. It's only 3 miles out. What's our height? 700. So 22. Set it there. Not entirely sure. There's a race course. This should be it here. I can see the hangars. See how the runway goes. In fact, I'll go wide. Start the runway's there. Not sure about the rest of the runway. We'll have to get some scenery for this. For next flight. We'll set up for the approach and see what we can do about landing on it. Bendigo traffic, so Golf Echo is on the right hand side of the field. 1,800 to join the downwind runway 35. Faint runway in, looks a bit dusty. Power down, mixture rich, prop forward, below the lights, gear down. Power up. Laps 1. Bendigo traffic, so Golf Echo is turning base, right base, runway 35. Laps 20. I have lost the field somewhere. Is that it there? Had on the downwind and I've lost it. What's going on? Ah, that it there. That is it there. We're a little bit too wide. Have to do better than that. We'll have to fly over the field. So I think we've only got the first half of the runway. Let's assess if we can even land on this thing. Gear coming up. Power on. So there's runway 35. Kind of runs out there. Yeah. Okay, I can see it kind of scratchy on the ground. Bendigo traffic, so Golf Echo going around runway 35. Oh, that's why we don't have the airport in our simulator. It's just literally not there. I think we can land on it. Let's give it a go. Line up to the end of the runway and then we'll just roll along, vacate on the grass. Gear down. Flaps on. Not convinced about this black stuff either. That's you could say it's bushfire, but I doubt it. I think it's more satellite issues. Bendigo traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, turning base, runway 35. Flaps 2. So I'm having issues spotting the runway because half of it's not there. Is that it there? Can't tell. Yeah, that's it there. All the flaps. There we go, traffic, Saragov Echo, final runway 35. Power on for 70. A few high trees. Couple of potholes. Okay, landing lights off. Take the strobe out. Bendigo traffic, Sierra Golf Echo, vacate the runway. The runway. Is that a helipad? No, that's an aircraft. Okay. We'll park on the aircraft. Brakes are set. Lights off. And we'll shut it down. I find it pretty funny that the hangars are fine, but the runway's not there. Yeah, you're showing up as a Cirrus. What are you meant to be, Spencer? Are you meant to be Cirrus? If so, that worked out pretty well. Unlike Bendigo Airport, which we'll have to download some scenery for, clearly. Should have looked at that before we came here. Oh well, not much to say. We're in lockdown now here in Melbourne, so we might fly one of these on Sunday. Nothing much else to do. Anyway, the plan is tomorrow I'm going to be editing some video of the flight that I flew last Saturday in a real part Navia. Then on Friday we're doing Friday night ops and possibly an overnight something or other on Saturday. On Sunday there's a pretty good Atlanta event for Delta, and then might continue this with some updated scenery here at Bendigo on Sunday. Then of course Monday is milk run, and by then we should be out of the 5 days, just in time to be extended for another 5 days. Because I've done this in 2020 and we all know what's coming. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the ride, even though that this airfield didn't exactly plan out the way it should have. I've been Musical Aviator, and that's been FS 2020. Bye for now.